What's up, everybody? Well, I got another small form factor PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to check out that Once Human game. And this time, we're going to try just maxing it out. And then if that doesn't work, obviously, we'll just keep lowering the settings till we get some playable FPS. Or, we'll just turn DLSS on. It could be as easy as just turning DLSS on. And then you can get more playable FPS. But, we will see once we get in there. So let's not waste any more time. And let's also hope Shadowplay works. OBS didn't let me record anything on the little Firebat, which means it probably won't work on the Acer G15 Advantage or Alienware either, but I'm still gonna try. I've had things fail on one and work flawlessly on the others for whatever reason, so it's always good to try and not just assume. But anyway, to the game. Well, let's try maxing this game out. DX11 mode first, then we'll try DX12 too, since you can't really use any of the good FSRs or ESS or DLSS. You can't use any of that. All you can use is AFSR. Probably 1.0 or 2.0 would be my guess. So we'll try this first. Then we'll move on to DX12 mode with the same graphic settings. Then we'll try some DLSS and what have you. So let's get into the game. Alright, so let's go around and get some FPS data. We did have some frame time skips there. I thought this thing was like butter smooth, so maybe this one did have some stutters. But let's see. Maybe it was just because I started recording. And sometimes even recording can add stutters that aren't there when we're not recording, so. Same thing can be said for the AMD systems with OBS or Relive and all that stuff too. But yeah, we're getting playable FPS. I'd like a little more, but what do you expect when you're playing 4K and maxing a game out? At least we're not dropping under 60, at least not around here. There could be some spots in the game that do, but not here. Now we're going to try DX12, just with no DLSS or nothing. But then we'll start DLSS quality and we'll even do frame gen if it's in this game. I think it has it. But for now, we're just going to see what it's like without anything. If I recall, I actually got slightly less FPS, but maybe it's because I'm in a different spot. But anyway, back to the game. Alright, so here we are. Back in the game, only difference is DX12 versus 11. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we definitely seem to be getting less FPS now. Still staying slightly over 60, but at this, it might drop under 60 in some spots. But at least this time around, we can use DLSS and frame gen versus just FSR. Probably one of the earlier ones like 1.0 or 2.0. 2.0 isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's still not great. And 1.0 is just trash. I do not want to use that whatsoever, just like I don't want to use 1.0 of DLSS either. Alright, now let's turn on DLSS and see how that does. So, we're still at a base of 4K. We got DLSS on quality, don't got frame gen on yet. I'm leaving low latency off till we turn on frame gen. Just because sometimes it seems like it adds like stutter and whatnot. Even though it does in fact lower latency, sometimes it does so while introducing stutters. So I like to leave it off most of the time. I'll test it. But anyway, so here we are in the game, getting plenty of FPS now. Exactly the kind of FPS I like to get in a game like this. And like I was going to say before I got interrupted by my video ending, usually 30 seconds is more than enough for me to get what I need to say out, but we will test out the low latency thing once we do frame gen, because it's just part of it. I think you have to have that on, use frame gen. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it turns it on and doesn't let you turn it off. Man, this chair really makes me want to get a new one. Just because of the freaking, whatchamacallits, like the creaks. It's comfortable and whatnot. I never have any butt pain or back pain or anything like that, but when I'm recording, it's annoying. I feel like I gotta sit still, and I don't know. I've never been one that can sit still very easily. I'm almost always moving a little bit. Fruit-tastic. Yeah, that is definitely some quality runs. Man, there's a lot of people to kill here. Let's get some ammo back before it like disappears on me. Well, now we're gonna try DLSS quality, but with frame gen on as well. So let's go over and have a look at the other tab. We got frame gen on, quality DLSS. Everything else is still on very high. And alright, why don't we now get back into the game? Here we are, back in the game. And now we've got frame gen on. And it's pretty damn smooth. It's got like a tiny little stutter every now and again. It's not even a stutter, but I just noticed the frame times get like right there. That kind of shit, like almost unfucking noticeable. Like I have to really nitpick here. But I'm just gonna call it basically buttery smooth. And it seemed like all the NVIDIA GPUs did great on this game. This game I think just hates AMD or something. Alright, is that everything? Alright, I think we killed everything in here. Good. Alright, storage crate. Alright, cool, we'll take it. But in any case, I think it's about time to move on to a little camera. Now let's get some camera recorded gameplay here. Huh. Must be somebody's mining thing. I'm probably gonna say, what the fuck is that? Now I've got some berries. Berries and what else? No, we don't have any cream yet. Oh, but if I find some, I will absolutely sing that song. But I don't think it's going to happen in this kind of a world. Dang, some of these people have built some pretty crazy shit. At least I assume some of this stuff is built like that. That might be. Because that looks different than all the rest of the buildings. Yeah, definitely seems like a pretty amusing game for being free and all. Well, at least they didn't kill me. Yet. Well, at least that answered my question. I guess there's vehicles in the game, too. Whoa, let's not do that. Looks like I can't go that way. It's probably from going the opposite way. That's okay. I shouldn't get hurt going from this distance. Looks like some of the, there it goes. Some of the stuff didn't load in for a second. I was gonna say, well, that's definitely weird. Alright, I think that's plenty for a camera recorded gameplay, so let's go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Once Human on the little small form factor PC, and it seems like it handled it maxed out. Now, it seemed to get more FPS on DirectX 11 than 12. 12 is the only way you can use DLSS, frame gen, and all that, so completely depends on which way you want to go. But I really didn't see any real graphical difference. I mean, it was a little clearer, I'm not gonna lie, with DLSS, but it still wasn't horrible native at DirectX 11 mode either. So you can definitely decide on which one you use. It definitely gets you a little more FPS, just go DX12 and use DLSS on quality. And if you want it to say it's getting a lot more FPS and whatnot, you can turn frame gen on. It doesn't really seem to do anything negative in this game. It doesn't seem to make it really stuttery or anything, so that's always nice. But remember, we're not really getting no 120 FPS. But at least in this game, while I'm using a controller in a way, it didn't really feel like it was super input laggy. Definitely felt a teensy tiny bit, but it wasn't that bad. Now, maybe if I was playing the game with keyboard and mouse, I'd go, ugh, gross, or something. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.